Let's work that booty. Today is your beginner lower body workout. So it's a really great one if you're just getting back into exercising and you want to start focusing on your lower body, start building some shape and some strength, okay? All you need today is a mat, some space. We're going to warm up, go through our workout, cool down properly so you don't get injured and you recover well tomorrow. And then we'll point you guys in the right direction if you want to keep working out with us over the next couple of weeks so you've got some stuff to do. Let's do this. All right, first one, we're going to warm up with some side step squats. So here, just because we're getting warm, you want to come down to about 45 degrees. We're going to step out to the left, then step back to the right. So with this, it's important, you want to really focus on pushing your butt back, okay? So it's not just about bending the knees, but I've actually really got my butt out here. Stepping to the left, stepping to the right, stepping to the left, stepping to the right, stepping to the left, stepping to the right. Don't go too crazy just yet, we're just getting warm. Just want to warm up those glutes. From here, we've just got normal body weight squats. If you did the previous workout for the day one, then it's the same movement. Just keeping your knees over your toes, push your butt back. My favorite analogy, like you're gonna sit on a toilet, okay? Everyone knows how to do that. So just getting warm, should feel majority of the weight in your heels here, not up in your toes, and just getting the glutes, hamstrings and quads switched on. Now this one actually takes a bit of brain power. So all your weight's going to be on your right leg and you're going to kick the left foot back. Kick the left foot back. You don't know what I'm doing with my hands. You can put your hands wherever you want, but here you're focusing on squeezing the glute and hamstring, kicking back. You should not feel it in your lower back. If you feel it in your lower back, lean forward, poke your butt out a bit and drive back. Getting that glute and hamstring starting to switch on. Shouldn't be a hard exercise, we're just warming up. We do 30 seconds on each leg, kick that leg back, kick that leg back. So no back pain, we don't want to arch this back stays nice and straight. Kick the leg back, kick the leg back. Just getting glutes and hamstrings switched on. If you find this hard for balance, pop some hands up against the wall and it'll make it a little bit easier. Drive that leg back, nice and steady, nice and controlled. We're going to do one more round of those last three exercises to get fully warm. So here, coming down to 45 degrees, step to the left, step to the right, step to the left, step to the right. Remember, we're focusing on your butt today. So you want to make sure you really, in this first one, thinking about poking that butt out. So step left, step right, step left, step right. All here, all here. Getting nice and warm. If you feel it in your thighs, that's also okay? Just make sure you're really trying to push your butt back, and that'll make sure that these muscles work, okay? And we're going back into our body weight squats, just like before, keeping the weight in your heels, driving your butt back. Think toilet. Sitting on a toilet, standing back up. Sitting on a toilet, standing back up. One little tip you can do with all your squats, when you stand up, squeeze your butt cheeks together, not forward, okay? Squeeze your butt cheeks together. Squeeze your butt cheeks together. Good. All right, then last one, we've got our kickbacks. So remember, if you start to feel tension in your lower back, lean forward, step back, step back, step back. Just getting that glute and hamstring switch on. You may also feel it a bit in this leg, in this butt cheek as well. That's good. That means this hip is trying to stabilize, because we don't want lots of movement from side to side, okay, with this one. So like, think opposite of dancing. Workout, you want to be pretty rigid and pretty controlled. So here when you step back, there's almost no lateral movement. Yeah, it's just the leg going back. It's just the leg backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards. We don't want no like hip swing, okay? Or forwards, backwards, backwards. Just the leg, getting both glutes, both hamstrings, both quads nice and warm. All right, after this, we're going to actually start our workout. So make sure you've got your mat, space, and water. All right, so if you're using my timer, just follow along. We're going for 45 seconds of just normal body weight squats like we did before, okay? Making sure the weight's in the heels, knees are over the toes. Don't let those knees go in, okay? Really bad for your quads and knees, and it doesn't work your butt. So we want to make sure we're keeping a nice straight lower back all the way down, weights on the heels, and we're working that butt. So it's like, squeeze. At the top, Oh, squeeze, right? Oh, squeeze. I know it might feel weird to squeeze your butt at the top of the exercise, but no pun intended, it makes a massive difference. It really gets those glutes active, and that's what we want. Okay, really, really important. Now this one's similar to the warm-up. We're gonna come right down though to 90 degrees, as close as you can, keeping a nice straight back. We're gonna step to the side, step to the side, step to the side. Really focusing on keeping that lower back nice and straight. Here, if you start to get tired and fatigued, come up a little bit. Step to the side, 45 degrees. Step to the side, step to the side, okay? If you can, stay low. Much better. Work more of your butt, work more of your quads, work more of your hamstrings, burn more calories. That's what we want. Good. So again, like the squat, keeping majority of the weight on your heels, poking that butt back so we really work the glutes and making sure we keep good form. Good. All right, next one. This is another one we did last week. Reverse lunges. So hands wherever you feel comfortable. I like hands here. Hands wherever you feel comfortable. Stepping back, 50% weight and power on each leg, using both legs for the exercise. And making sure you keep that back knee off the floor. We don't want any bruised knee. And like the squat, knee over the toe, not too far forward, definitely not inside. This is one of my favorite ones. I love doing this, especially for girls. It just works glutes and hamstrings so much better than forward lunge. I'll give you a tip actually on this one next round. Okay, we're gonna come back to our body weight squats. So we're gonna do 3 rounds of this. Next one. So 3 rounds of this. And then after that, we're gonna swap to some more isolation exercises. So we do all the big exercises first, get your heart rate up, burn the calories, burn the energy, fatigue the muscles, and then at the end, we focus on just the glutes to really get that fatigue going so the muscles will build. So you'll have a more shapely butt. Good. So keeping an eye on your form. Remember, think the toilet. All right, next one. Remember, we side stepping. We're going to do it this way this time so you guys can see a bit different. Pushing your butt back. Step to the side. Butt back. Step to the side. Good. So, step to the side. And remember, with these, it doesn't need to be big steps. Okay? Small, controlled steps. So you don't ever want to be like lunging from side to side. Nice control. When you think workout, think control. This is one of those exercises that looks a lot easier than it actually is. When you feel that burn in your quads, try and push through it. It's a good sign. All right. And then we're going to go into our reverse lunges. So here, stepping back, alternating legs, stepping back. The tip for this one, imagine there's a big button underneath your front foot. To get yourself up, you want to push the button down instead of just trying to jump up. Push the button down. Here, push the button down. That'll activate your hamstring and glute much more, which is important not only for knee strength and keeping your knee pain-free, but for the shape of your butt. Okay? The more glutes, the more hamstrings we work, the better it's going to be here. Okay, after this we've got one more round. Good. Alrighty, so we're going to go back to our body weight squats. So same as before, nice straight back, keeping an eye on that form. Good. Starting to get tired and get sweaty. I hope you are too. Good. Should start to feel your thighs working, a little bit in the butt, hamstrings, quads. Start to feel that heart rate come up. It's exactly what you want. If you find this easy, speed it up. Remember, squeeze your butt at the top. Squeeze your butt at the top. Every time you stand up, butt cheeks together. Good. Okay, next one we've got our side steps. Coming down, step to the left, step to the right, step to the left, step to the right. A trick with this, you want to try not to be too bouncy, okay? Trying to stay horizontal, stay flat, stay level. Makes the quads work. Burns calories, okay? Increases the heart rate. That's what we want, driving that butt back. All about getting the body fat down so you can eat out, have fun, enjoy life, building your butt, creating a nice body shape. Okay, no point just being skinny, end up being skinny fat. All right, last one before we swap to our isolation, we have reverse lunges. If you think after having doing this for almost 10 years now, being a PT for 10 years, exercise would come easy. One thing I have learned, it does not. The level you start at, when you progress, you level up. The workouts get harder, you get better. You get better, the workouts get harder. So a lot of the time it can feel like you're not really progressing, but I guarantee you do this for 3 weeks, come back and do the first workout again, you crush it. All right, nice. Now we're gonna go into our isolation. So next one, you wanna set yourself up kneeling down on the floor. Like you're gonna crawl. This is what we call a tabletop position. From here, it's really important to keep your core braced like you're doing a plank. We don't want any cat-cowing. And you're gonna try to put your footprint on the ceiling as the way I describe it. So core braced, kick your leg up. Remember, kick your leg up, and we don't want the back to bend. We don't want this. Must always stay nice and straight. Even if you can't go up very high, that's okay. We want good form above big range. That's what gives you injury. So try and put your footprint on the ceiling and think mind to muscle. So you want to think about that butt cheek working. Think about that left butt cheek working. That's what you want to feel. You want to feel in the back of the thigh. You want to feel the butt. And the next one we've got to go straight leg. This is called dolphin kicks. Come up, squeeze here, squeeze your butt muscle and back down. This one's a small movement. Again, stay braced in the core, okay? We don't want that back to arch. We want a nice straight back, okay? Keeping the back nice and straight. We do 45 seconds each exercise, and then we're gonna swap and do exactly the same on the other leg. Now, if you feel the other leg start to fatigue in the hip, in the side of the thigh, you're doing it right. What that's a sign of, it's a sign of weak glutes, which is exactly why you're doing this, to help strengthen them, right? But it also means you're working the right muscle. Good, that burn is good. Okay, here, same deal. Kick up, back down. Core braced, kick up, back down. Kick up, back down. Kick up, back down. Keeping it nice and controlled, thinking mind to muscle. Thinking about that butt work, thinking about that particular muscle. Imagine your butt growing. I know it sounds crazy, but it actually makes a difference. The more you think about that muscle, the more it works. The better activation you get, the better results you get. Kicking up high, focusing on that feeling, butt and core. All right, next one, we're gonna go the legs straight, kicking up. Remember, don't let this hip roll over. Want to stay hip right above the knee. Come up and squeeze through the butt. As your body gets tired, it gets easier to compensate. Your body is a compensation machine. You want to fight against it. You want to keep that hip over the knee. Don't let that hip roll over outside of the knee. That's no good. Focusing on that core, getting that butt muscle to squeeze, feeling the fatigue in the other one, down the side of the thigh, feeling it in this opposite butt. Yeah. Whew. All right, next one is Superman's, Superwoman's, whatever you want to call it. Lying down on your tummy. You're gonna have your hands by your shoulders, and with this one, you're trying to point your elbows down as you lift your hands up. Whole body, upper body, lower body gonna lift up. Come back down. Lower body gonna lift up. Come back down. Breathe in this one. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep your elbows close to your body. Lift your hands far away from the floor. Big point with this one, make sure you stay looking down at the floor. Don't want to crank your neck too much, end up getting a sore neck. Work to your pace. Make sure you can breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. All right, we're going to do that 2 more times. Starting to get sweaty. Okay, here, activating that butt muscle. Oh yeah! Footprint on the ceiling, footprint on the ceiling, footprint on the ceiling. Squeezing that core. Good, nice. Good, squeezing that core, feeling that muscle work. Abs, butt, footprint. Good. I must sound crazy, but seriously, the more you think about that muscle, the more it works. Good. Nice. All right, 10 seconds, then we're gonna go to dolphin kicks. Abs, butt, yeah. Good, all right, legs straight. Remember, watch that other hip. Don't let it roll over. Squeezing the muscle in your butt. Good. If you're starting to feel fatigue in the shoulders as well, that's okay. Nothing I can do to help you. Just keep going. Keep your shoulders over your hands. Don't let your body come back like this. That's not what we want. That means you're not working the abs. So again, you should start to feel, probably by now, both butt cheeks working, which is what we want. Both hamstrings working. Heart rate starting to get up. You are doing good. If you get tired and you need to stop and take a rest, no problem, rest, and join us in the start of the next exercise. Alrighty, we go to the other leg now. Footprint on the ceiling, thinking about that core, thinking about that butt cheek. Nice. One big thing that I've found, and it astounds me time and time again, is the power of consistency. So you notice a lot of the workouts that we do, they're all pretty short. They're all pretty straightforward, and it's not overly complex. I think when things are simple and people can do it, they do it. And they get results. You know, there probably are better workouts out there on YouTube for free. But the fact that this is short, easy, free, and effective, if you do this, it means you'll get results. So I'm proud of you for being here. All right, dolphin kicks. Good, I like this one. And I definitely feel like my right leg, my right butt cheek, is way stronger than my left. That's totally normal and it's totally fine. Ooh, let my core go there, keep a nice straight back. But it's a sign that you need to do more exercise. The more exercise you do, the more those imbalances will go away. Big imbalances mean injury. Not fun. Trust me, it is not fun. Nobody looks good in a wheelchair. Alright. After this, we're going to go to Superman's. Then we've got just one more round before we start to cool down. Keeping that core brace, thinking about that butt muscle working. Superman's, breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in. Good. Keep that rhythm going. Looking down at the floor. That's it. So if you feel this in your lower back, it's okay. Okay, we're building strength through the whole of the posterior chain. So that's your back, upper back, mid back, lower back, butt, hamstrings, even calves, okay? This is really great for posture as well as shaping your butt. After this, we've just got one more round. All right, whew, I'm getting sweaty. Okay, foot up to the ceiling, up, back down, up, back down, up, back down, up. Good. Nice. Focusing on that butt muscle, squeezing those abs, keeping your shoulders over your hands. Remember, you finish this off today, you are one step closer, more, 1.5 steps closer to actually getting where you want to get to, looking how you want to feel. And it makes a big, big difference. It's all about consistency. I think everyone thinks they need to have an awesome workout every time, but the truth is, you don't. Out of 10 workouts, dolphin kicks, you'll probably have 3 that are awesome, 3 will suck, and 4 will be kind of meh. But it's the fact that you did the 10 that makes the result That makes the biggest difference. Nice, you got this. All right, you're almost there. Let me swap legs. Remember, this is your home straight. We've just got a few more exercises to go. Stay braced through the core. Focus on that butt. Think about that butt muscles working. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm starting to shake. It's just a sign of fatigue. Nothing's wrong with me. Good. And same with you. If you start to shake, it's a sign of fatigue. It's a sign that you are working the muscles, which is good. Burning calories, building your body. It's building discipline. So remember, core, butt, footprint to the ceiling, always keeping that back nice and straight. You're in control, not your body. Alrighty, dolphin kicks. I'm starting to get to the kind of point where like I need to choose, do I exercise or do I talk? So I want to deliver really good form for you guys so you know the correct way to do it, and then we'll chat at the end. Alright, Superman, last one. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. Super important you breathe, okay? I know it gets easy to hold your breath when you're getting tired, but breathe. All right, nice work. You've made it through the actual bulk of the workout. Very well done. Now we're going to go into some stretches. First one is what's called a 90-90 hip stretch. So 90 degrees in the front leg, 90 degrees in the back leg, okay? Kind of like you're running, but you're on the side. And here you're going to drop your leg down. We're going to hold this for 30 seconds. You should feel the stretch on this front leg, either on the underside of the hamstring, in the butt cheek, potentially a little bit in the lower back. Both are okay. Focusing on breathing nice and deep here. If you're not super flexible like me, that's okay. If you are, awesome, come as low as you can. And then we're going to swap to the other leg. Good. And we do the same on the other side. So you may notice one side is more flexible than the other. Okay, that's totally okay, but the key here is symmetry. So you want to go as far as you do on one side as on the other side. So if one side is more flexible, like for me it's my left, don't go further. You want to go to the same position because that will help keep you in balance, and that's what we're after. And then after this we're going to go to a pigeon pose. Okay, so here, from here, you're going to tuck this front leg in. I might just switch legs so you can see. Here we're going to tuck this front leg in. So the foot, okay, is where the other knee is, and you're now going to kick this back knee out straight, okay? You want to try to have the top of your foot facing down on the floor, and then you're just going to try and posture up. A trick to this so you don't get a sore back, try to use this butt muscle to drive the hip into the floor. You can even put the hand on the back of your hip and push down, that's okay, stretching out through that back hip. Breathing. Good. All right, we're going to do the same on the other leg. So you're going to bring that front foot all the way in. Kick that back leg out straight. Posture up nice and tall. Driving that stretch in that back hip. You may notice one hip's tighter than the other. My right hip is definitely a lot tighter. I can definitely feel it way more in my right hip, but that's okay. Just like the first one, work to the weaker or the tighter side. So you're creating symmetry. It's what it's all about. Today was a lot harder than I thought. It actually worked, got my heart rate up, I got sweaty, but you guys have done really, really well. Like I was saying before, consistency is absolutely key. Okay, now I think the best thing you can do is start with exercise to build a healthy routine. We're now going to go back to the 90-90 hip stretch. So like we did before, 90 degrees, drop that whole body down, breathe into the stretch. So with my one-on-one clients, we have 5 areas we focus on: exercise, nutrition, daily activity, stress management, and recovery. Now they're all really important, and I always tell people to start with exercise first because it's the easiest. Okay, you can join one of our videos. Okay, you can work out at home. It's easy to change. Let's swap to the other leg. It's easy to change. Okay, a lot of the time, because people think, well, it's true, people know that diet makes the biggest difference. They start with a diet, but this is the hardest to change because you've got to do so much more. You eat 3 times a day, 7 days a week. That's 21 changes you've got to make. You know, if you work out 3 days a week, that's only 3. It's a massive difference. Okay. Plus, when you change your food, it's really tough for your body. So I recommend always starting with exercise first. Let's go to our pigeon pose. Lifting up. So if you can do 3 days of exercise for 4 weeks in a row, you will be in a really strong position to then change your nutrition. And once you change your nutrition, then you'll see some amazing results. You really start to lose body fat. You'll start to build lean muscle. You'll feel better. You'll have more energy. You'll be able to move better. You'll look better, and it will all fall into place. Okay? But the key is building that discipline through exercise first. All right, let's swap to the other leg. This is our last pigeon stretch. So once we cool down through this last pigeon stretch, don't forget, okay, if you've got your next workout planned for the week already, awesome. You can keep following along this program. In a moment, I'll post up some other videos of the next workout for this particular program. If you feel it was too easy, make sure you pick a little bit more advanced program. They're all numbered really easily and accordingly, and that will allow you to always keep progressing. If you got questions, you can hit me up at my Instagram, which is Food Fit Love Weight Loss, where I post loads and loads of pictures of great recipes, awesome workouts, and a little bit about me eating on the side too. Peace out, you did it, well done today.